Joining us now for some perspective on how this issue might play out is David Houle, the futurist, author, and ABC7 contributor. David, thanks for being with us today.
My pleasure.
Well, what are some of the fundamental questions in this debate about net neutrality?
Well, basically, it's does everybody have the same access to the high-speed internet, or can wealthy or large corporations buy to get a faster speed, which means that your and my speed and the viewer's speed might slow down. So basically, it is equality across the net and the access to it. And the fundamental issue is the last mile to, they call it the last mile to the house. So the cable companies are the ones that want to be able to charge companies like Netflix more money to give them priority versus you and me. And that's where the issue lies.
So when we run programming, it's in our house and quickly.
Right.
Well, as a futurist, what is your position on net neutrality? Where do you see this going?
I'm absolutely for it. The internet is the greatest media invention since the movable type press. It is the connectivity of all media. I personally think that the definition of a democracy in a developed country in the 21st century should be high-speed, free internet to all its citizens. That's going to be the 21st century definition of a democracy. I also think that if you look at it, you have 20th century businesses like the cable companies trying to control a 21st century business. That's like, say, the horse and buggy business trying to control in the 19th century, 20th century cars. And the last thing to say is the United States, speaking as an American, we rank 17th in terms of speed for internet access. There are 16 countries around the world that have faster access than you and I do. So why should we put that even more at risk?
That's incredible to hear. So real quick, David, where do you think internet access will look like, about 10 years from now?
It's going to be completely different. 10 years ago, we didn't have wireless. 10 years ago, we didn't have smartphones. I think it will be high speed, it will be ubiquitous, everybody will have it, and maybe we have it coming into our glasses or our jackets. So I think it's going to be significantly different than it is today, as we are significantly different than it was 10 years ago.
Yeah, radically different, isn't it? David, thanks so much.
Oh, it's my
Interesting
pleasure.
perspective. Thank you. We'll be right back.